A good Wednesday, everybody. I'm meteorologist Ben Dery. Thanks for checking us out on Kare 11 Plus. Well, we do have a blustery frontal system that's working its way through the area this mid-afternoon. It is providing us with some gusty conditions, and also a few light rain showers as well are expected as we head into the evening commute. Not overly wet. Most of the wetter conditions are up in north central and eventually northeastern Minnesota, but a few PM rain showers are in the forecast. That'll be followed up by a clearing sky later tonight, and seasonal temperatures are expected both Thursday and Friday. Once we get into the weekend, however, it turns active again. Weekend rain and even some thunderstorms are looking more and more likely, specifically the second half of Saturday and in sort of on again, off again as we head into the day on Sunday. That will also be followed up by a solid warming trend as well, and probably the most humid we've been so far this season. We are still on the warm side of this frontal boundary, 60 degrees here, about 15 degrees cooler in St. Cloud, and further north and west, temperatures dropping off into the 30s. So that's that cold front working its way through. There's the definition of the cold front. There's the wind shift and a temperature gradient. Out ahead of that front, we still have the winds from the south between about 15 and 25 miles per hour. Behind the front, a little less gusty, but still solid winds coming out of that west-northwesterly direction, and that will eventually pull in some cooler conditions as we head into the next couple of days. But cool is a relative term. 60 degrees now. We should see temperatures top near 50 by tomorrow afternoon. Radar eye actually looking a bit busy as well. You can see a few spotty sprinkles around the Twin Cities. More of a steady rain that's falling from, say, the Aiken area and up towards the Iron Range as well, where we have a transition to more snow. In fact, earlier today, there was a snow squall warning that passed through parts of north central Minnesota. Some areas, including Marcel, which is on the western edge of the Iron Range, they saw between 1 and 2 inches of snow in about a half hour or so. So it was this quick little burst of snow that worked its way through. This is a MnDOT camera from earlier in the day. You can see that heavy snow falling, coating things up in a rather short amount of time. This is microcast that takes that swath of rain and snow through the Arrowhead. And by 5 p.m., again, a few spotty showers are expected around the Twin Cities, but I don't think we're looking at a ton of rain with this system, at least around here. On the back edge of this, you can see some additional showers across northern Minnesota. By tomorrow morning, however, most of it dries up. We will see cloudier conditions the further north you go, but otherwise a dry start to the day on Thursday. Now, as we head into Thursday, late evening into the overnight hours, we have another disturbance working its way through the area. So near and after dark, some light rain showers, possibly mixed with a few wet snowflakes at times, but no accumulations expected. This is 8 p.m. tomorrow. Notice Twin Cities southward, a better chance of seeing some of those showers. Should be here and gone fairly quickly. By the time you wake up Friday morning, most of that's going to be gone, and we should see a clearing sky. So most of the daylight hours of Thursday looking dry. Once we get into around sundown and in the hours beyond, that's when some wet conditions start to show up for a brief amount of time. And then Friday shaping up to be a very nice day with a good amount of sunshine and also some rather light wind as well. Not only that, but temperatures will start to warm up as well. 60 degrees today. We're basically already at that. We'll see that temperature fall through the rest of the day. We drop into the lower 50s by Thursday. Friday, again, shaping up to be a very comfortable day. Mid 50s for highs. That'll be followed up by a weekend warming trend near 60 on Saturday, 70s as we head into the forecast both Sunday and Monday. Now, even though we are expecting a warming trend, just keep in mind we are also introducing the chance for showers and some thunderstorms as well. One thing that we're going to be watching closely is something called precipitable water. This is where our moisture is coming from because, again, we mentioned this earlier, the most moisture we've seen so far this season is arriving this upcoming weekend, and there's a reason for that. Notice the brighter colors right here that's showing us where those higher concentrations of moisture are, higher dew points, coming right from the Gulf. So you can see this is actual Gulf air that'll be up into the upper Midwest for the first time this season, turning muggy, especially later Saturday into Sunday, almost feeling a tad on the humid side. We will see warming up temperatures, but a combination of those two cards also introduces the chance for some showers and thunderstorms as well. So something to be mindful of as we head into the weekend. Warming conditions, but also increasing chances for some wet weather as well. Friday looking totally dry. Looks like a nice day with temperatures in the 50s. We should see temps warming up a little bit as we head into Saturday as that moisture starts to move in. Some showers, maybe even an isolated thunderstorm or two later Saturday afternoon. And then Sunday looks wet with several rounds of showers and thunderstorms forecast, and maybe even even some stronger storms as we head into Sunday night and Monday of next week. So that's what's in our forecast looking further out. So for today, pretty gusty. The wind initially from the south, then turning westerly as that front passes. We'll see the temperature continue to fall through the rest of the day today. You could see statewide conditions range from the 60s to the south to the 30s up in north central and northwestern Minnesota. By the time we head into tomorrow, we do dry out. Again, daylight hours should be totally dry, but introducing that rain chance across the southern third of the state as we head into Thursday evening and into Thursday night. So keep that in mind for the hours after dark on Thursday. We dry out totally by Friday with a mostly sunny sky. Nice way to wrap up the week. Start of Saturday looks dry with some late day showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two later in the day. Scattered storms are forecast both Sunday and Monday as we'll see the dew points start to increase. Temperatures warming up, feeling a bit more like early summer later this weekend, followed by a sharp drop off in temperatures. We're back into the upper 40s to low 50s by Tuesday.